really reaching out for the other side. Maybe climbing on rainbows, but baby, here goes. Dreams there for those who sleep, and life it's for us to keep. If you're wondering what this song is leading to, I wanna make it with you. I really think that we could make it, girl. No, you don't know me well. Every little thing only time will tell. You believe the things that I do, and we'll see it through. 'Cause life can be short or long, and love can be right or wrong. If I chose the one I'd like to help me through, I'd like to make it with you. I really think that we could make it, girl. Baby, you know that dreams there for those who sleep, and life is for us to keep. If I chose the one I'd like to help me through, I'd like to make it with you. I really think that we could make it, girl, to make it with you. Sunday riders riding out along the highway. Sunday gliders riding up along the skyway. Some fly, some are speed, satisfy the human need. Paper dressing, we're the ones who throw away. Undercovers, so as to hide the guilty faces. No matter what the future brings, nothing is like the real thing. Sunday lovers sneaking in forsaken places. Undercovers, so as to hide the guilty faces. They take a wife, take a maid, but don't take the Sunday lady from me.
How's everybody feeling tonight? Pretty good, I hope. Yeah, we're in pretty good shape. We got over our jet lag from the flight over, and we'd like to say it's sure nice to be here with you. For those at home watching, we're in an old theater here in London. It's a beautiful old place. It's been converted to a television studio. We've got a nice audience, about 500 strong, and we're going to do as many songs as we can in the hour that we have. We hope we get around to your favorite. So please just sit back, relax, everybody here at home, and stay around with us a while. You know, people come up and ask a lot of times, where do you get your ideas for songs? And songs are really around you all the time if you're just sensitive to their stories, things you read in the paper, personal situations that happen to you. This particular song is one that I wrote in memory of my father. You sheltered me from harm, kept me warm. Kept me warm. You gave my life to me, set me free, set me free. The finest years I ever knew were all the years I had with you. I would give of my life, my heart, yes, I would give everything I know just to have you back again. You taught me how to love, what it's all time. You never said too much, but still you showed the way. And I knew, watching you, nobody else could ever know the part of me that can't let go. And I would give everything I own, give up my life, my heart, my home. 'Cause I would give everything I own just to have you back again. Is there someone you know, you're loving them so, but taking them all for granted? You may lose them one day, someone takes them away, and they don't hear the words you long to say. Well, I would give everything I own, give up my life, my heart, my home. 'Cause I would give everything I own just to have you back again, just to touch you once again. Hey, we want to do a country song for you now because country's really happening. It's been pretty big, and Dolly Parton is doing great guns in the States. We've always been involved with country music a little bit. I grew up in Oklahoma, and Larry grew up in Los Angeles. What's that got to do with country? Nothing. Dean hates country. That's his involvement with it. I was a kid. But this is a good thing. We need you to help us on it because, it's like a foot stomping, hand clapping kind of a thing. So get involved, and punch the guy next to you or whatever. And you guys at home, better not clap your hands because if anybody comes in and sees you, then they're going to put you away. So you guys just sit there. Right? 2, 4. In this day and age, what changes happen twice as fast. Sometimes I get to wondering if anything will last. People changing partners like to change their underwear. Maybe I'm old-fashioned, and I still care. And I'm yours for life, be my lifetime. Come and take the love I have, you're only one. Yes, I'm yours for life. Come and share my lifetime, share the world until our day is done. The time that I first saw your face, I loved from where you stood. In your eyes of kindness told me you were good. If the world could share your heart, there'd never be a war. Darling, if I tried, I could not love you more. And I'm yours for life, be my lifetime. Come and take the love I have, you're only one thing. Yes, I'm yours for life, share my lifetime. Share the world until our day is done. Play that thing, boy. And I'm yours for life, be my
lifetime. Come and take to know I am the only one. Bring it on home. Yes, I'm yours for life. Come and share my lifetime. Share the world until our day is done.
I found her diary underneath the tree and started reading about me. The words she'd written took me by surprise. You'd never read them in her eyes. They said that she had found the love she'd waited for. Wouldn't you know it? She wouldn't show it. Then she confronted with the writing there, simply pretended not to care. I passed it off as just in keeping with her total disconcerting air. And though she tried to hide the love that she denied, wouldn't you know it? She wouldn't show it. And as I go through my life, I will give to her sweet things I can find. I found her diary underneath the tree and started reading about me. The words began to stick and tears to flow. Her meaning now was clear to see. The love she'd waited for was someone else, not me. Wouldn't you know it? She wouldn't show it. And as I go through my life, I will wish for all the sweet things she can find, all the sweet things they can find. Such a nice audience. You want to go on tour with us? Let's all go on tour together. Hey, I want to introduce everybody in the band to you tonight. I'll do them one at a time, and let's start with our lead guitar player, who's already got quite a workout so far, and the next song he's featured in that, so it's a good time as any. He's a Los Angeles studio or session musician. He grew up in Fort Worth, Texas, and then came out to L.A. Last year or two, he's played on the recordings of Steely Dan, Stevie Wonder, Joan Baez, Leo Sayer. He's been co-producing Johnny Rivers' album that's yet to come out. He also is a songwriter. He did a tune that the Jackson 5 recorded called Dancing Machine. And what else can I tell you? He's got a studio in his home. He spends quite a bit of time out there with projects. He just played on some Dolly Parton stuff. And we're really glad to have him with us. He's a fantastic player. So I'd like you to give him a hand. His name's Dean Parks. For you now. It's a movie song. It's the first song I ever wrote for a motion picture. The song is called Goodbye Girl. The picture is called The Goodbye Girl. It stars Richard Dreyfuss and Marcia Mason and a cute little girl named Quinn Cummings. I met her in person. She's really neat. Just exactly off the screen like she is on the screen. So when the picture comes, make sure and see it. I think you'll really enjoy it. It's a Neil Simon play, you know, and he writes tremendous things. It's called Goodbye Girl. my goodbye, girl. 'Cause now you're home. Thank you very much. Hey, it's time to introduce another member of the band now. And God, this guy and I go back a long ways. I'm not going to tell you how far. But he's also a Los Angeles studio session musician. He's played on so many hit records, I can't believe it. His house is walled with gold records. I'm not kidding. You never saw anything like it. He's played on just about everything that the Mamas and Papas recorded, just about everything that Simon and Garfunkel did. One song in particular he got a Grammy for back in 1971, the Record of the Year, and he did the keyboard work and also did the arranging on it. You remember Bridge Over Troubled Waters? He's also produced a lot of records. Sammy John's thing called Chevy Van, that was a big hit about a summer and a half ago. And he's really, it's unusual to find a guy that's good at two instruments. He's known more for his keyboard and piano work, but I think he's one of the best bass players I've ever heard. His name is Larry Knechtel.
Baby, I'ma need you. You're the only one I care enough to hurt about. Maybe I'm crazy, but I just can't live without your loving and affection, giving me direction, like a guiding light to help me through my darkest hours. Lately I'm praying that you'll always be staying beside me. Used to be my life was just emotions passing by, feeling all wild and never really knowing you'll always be staying beside me. Used to be my life was just emotions passing by, and you came along, made me laugh and made me cry. You taught me well, baby, I'ma want you. So loud, baby, it's the guitar man. Who's gonna steal the show? You know, baby, it's the guitar man. He can make you love, he can make you cry. He's afraid
you want to get the meaning out of each and every song, when you find yourself a message and some words to call your own, then take them home. The lights begin to flicker, the sound is getting dim, the voice begins to falter, and the crowds are getting thin. He never seems to notice, he's just got to find another place to play. That was one thing I just noticed. A lot of times we're up here, we look pretty serious, you know, and you kind of say, well, gee, those guys, I wonder if they're really having fun. They look so serious about it. It's just that the music is kind of complicated at times, and you really have to concentrate. And so I just wanted to let you know, we really do enjoy what we're doing. And besides, if we didn't do this, we'd have to get a job, you know. I want to introduce another member of the band. He's our lead drummer behind us. Are you there? He's been the only drummer that Brett has ever had. And one thing, it might be interesting, you know, our group was not together for a couple of years, about 74, 75. During that time, he performed with, went on tour with, and played on the records of Linda Ronstadt. He toured all over the States and England and the continent. And even, remember last year, I think it was, that Carter, our president, was inaugurated while Linda played there for his inauguration, and he got to go in. That was really neat. Gave him a peanut and the whole bit. And he's still, Mike is still single. What are you saying, Lucy? He's still single, and chases around L.A. in his red Ferrari. He's also gotten into sailing. Oh, my God, I never see him anymore. He's out on the ocean the whole time. You can't get him down to record. But one thing we have been trying to get him to do all these years is when the gig is over and we're on the way home and everybody's exhausted, who's in the back of the bus singing old rock and roll songs? This guy. We've been trying to get him to do it on stage, and I think tonight's going to be his television debut. So that's what he needed. It's a little encouragement. And it's a nice ballad. It's about a gal named Sally. So we'd like to now feature our drummer, Mike Botts.
I'm gonna tell Aunt Mary about Uncle John. He says he's got the misery, but I know he's having fun. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Some funny night. Well, oh, Sally, she's built the place she got everything that Uncle John needs. Oh, baby. Oh,
told Mike Bob so, right? Lost and all alone, I always thought that I could make it on my own. But since you left, I hardly make it through the day. My tears get in the way, and I need you back to stay. I wander through the night, search the world to find the words to make it right. All I want is just the way it used to be, with you here close to me. I've got to make you see that I'm lost without your love. Life without you is worth the trouble of. And I'm as helpless as a ship without a wheel, touch without the feel. I can't believe it's real. Someday soon I'll After that, we got to check and make sure we're all in one piece, I tell you. We've got time for just one more song. We'd like to thank all of you for coming down tonight. And those of you that are watching, we appreciate you staying with us. We'd like to thank everybody that helped put the show together. Very nice crew. We really appreciate being here. And one thing I think sometimes that groups forget and performers, they forget their public, the people that support them and put them where they are. And we really do appreciate it. And we haven't forgotten you guys. And we dedicate this one to you.
If a picture paints 1,000 words, then why can't I paint you? The words will never show the you I've come to know. If a flash could launch 1,000 ships, then where am I to go? There's no one home but you. You're all that's left me to. And when my love for life is running dry, you come and pour yourself on me. If a man could be 2 places at one time, I'd be with you tomorrow and today, beside you all the way. If the world should stop revolving, spinning slowly down to God, I'd spend